Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. If you're new here, I just want to take a little bit of your time to tell you what all we do here in case you want to come back, because we do some pretty spooky stuff here. So obviously we talk about scary movies, that's what we're doing today. I also read stories that are sent in to me by you guys. I tell some of my own scary stories. We talk about Appalachian folklore, and we're going to start talking about scary books soon. It is a fun time here if I do say so myself, so I'd love to have you if that sounds cool. Now, obviously I'm on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, and Patreon, and I will link all of that below. Like I said before, I do read stories that are sent in to me, so if you have a story that you would like for me to read, please send it to the email in the description and put YouTube in the subject line. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's get into today's Hidden Gem Horror Spotlight. Now today I specifically chose this movie because it is now officially October, and I feel like this needs to be in everyone's rotation for the spooky season. And that is, of course, the film All Hallows Eve. This is one of my favorite films, and I have to watch it every single October because it really just catapults me into that spooky mood if I'm not already there. This movie, Trick or Treat, a few others, just give me that really spooky warm feeling, and I love it. So in case you've never heard of it, let me tell you all about it. So get ready to fall down the rabbit hole of All Hallows Eve and Art the Clown with me. You heard that right. This is actually an Art the Clown movie. It was his first movie, and a lot of people don't know that because they're coming into it just into Terrifier, so they're watching Terrifier 1 and 2, thinking it stops there, but it does not. I actually did this as well. I stumbled across Terrifier first, and it was months before I started looking deeper into Art the Clown and found out that there is a short film and an entire feature film that also includes Art the Clown before Terrifier even happened. So let me tell you a little bit about All Hallows Eve. So All Hallows Eve is a film that is centered around a babysitter and two children one Halloween night. They get back home from trick-or-treating and they're going through their treat bags, and one of them got a strange VHS in their treat bag, but no one remembers how it ended up in that bag. After a whole lot of back and forth between the kids and the babysitter, it's finally agreed that they should watch this VHS to see what's on it. So the babysitter puts it in, and it is a series of horrific things that Art the Clown is doing to people. One of the tapes that they watch is the short film that first introduced Art the Clown to the world, so you'll be watching the first thing that was made with him within this movie. The end of this movie has something really important to add to the Terrifier franchise, where it tells you how he got out, because Art the Clown is actually a demon from the ninth circle of hell. So it's never really explained in Terrifier how the hell he got out and is now in the real world, but if you watch All Hallows Eve, you see at the end of this, he breaks through the TV and comes through that way after this babysitter finishes the tape. Now, I do want to let you guys know before you watch this, it is a different actor playing Art the Clown. This Art the Clown is more creepy, he's not very funny, it's just like more unnerving and unsettling to watch him, whereas the Terrifier Art the Clown is more goofy, does definitely do some horrible things, but it's a little bit lighter, if that makes sense, than the All Hallows Eve Art the Clown. I just wanted to let you guys know that because he does look a little different, he acts a little different, so I just wanted you guys to be aware before you go into it and you're like, what is this knockoff? It is not a knockoff, it is the original. So the correct order to watch the Art the Clown franchise in would be All Hallows Eve, Terrifier 1, and Terrifier 2. There is a second All Hallows Eve. It does not include Art the Clown. It's a different story. It's not my favorite movie. It's not terrible, but I think it's also streaming on Tubi, which is where All Hallows Eve is as well, at least as far as I know. But I do absolutely recommend it. It is so fun to watch for Halloween, and like I said, it'll really just get you in the spooky mood. And it's a good idea to watch these three movies because on October 10th, there will be a new Terrifier to add into the rotation. Terrifier 3 is hitting theaters so soon, and I am so excited. I've seen some of the reviews come out about Terrifier 3, and so these movies are gory, right? We know that. Whenever Terrifier 2 came out and people would get early screenings, it was always the bedroom scene. Everyone was like, there's one specific scene that's so bad. I haven't heard that about any specific scenes on this one. But what I have heard is this movie was so much worse than the second one. So, is every situation that Art the Clown does worse than the bedroom scene? Like, is it just like top of the line gore consistently? That's what I'm thinking. So I really hope they supply barf bags with the theaters this year because holy cow, we might need it. Especially since David himself got sick in one scene. I am so excited for these movies. I am so excited. I'm contemplating dressing up as a little pill girl and going, although I don't even know if she's in this movie, but we're contemplating. I'm so excited. But that is all for me today. Please go check out All Hallows Eve and go buy your tickets to see Terrifier 3 because it is coming up so soon. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow.